Hello.
Hello.
We're here. We're back.
We've got Keyforge.
Yep, we're gonna play Keyforge.
The thing this channel was based on.
Yeah, we started with it.
Yeah.
We're going to do Group D of the tournament.
I don't
Round 6.
know. We've been doing so much Star Wars that I'm kind of lost as to where we're at.
We're Group D, round 6.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
All right, I believe you.
So let's
We're back.
Let's play.
This is Group C.
This is that's because I didn't change it before I went live, but I changed it
okay.
after we went live.
Crowded Jenna Dagger versus Gazanti. Gazanti is coded.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Double neutron shark. Okay. Good evening, Dave.
What is up? Murtani also. Nathan is a store champion officially.
Yeah. I won the Keyforge Store Championships.
The 4 people.
We had 4 people. So we just played round robin. I mean, you pay to play. You may as well get 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
I had Brobnar, Geistoid, Unfathomable, and my Brobnar had Might Makes Right, and I had like a Rickety Cyber Giant. I had a Fiery Jark, a Cacophonous Riot, a Memorialize the Fallen. I had like a Thunderdell. I had like enough Brobnar creatures that the Might Makes Right was very plausible. One. And then in my Geistoid, I had 2 Websters and 2 Albia Strays. So there were several games where I would just play like a Webster plus an Albia Stray, then my next turn play 2 Brobnar creatures, then Might Makes Right, make a free key.
Well, yeah.
So
6 giant beatstock pod, 2 with 2 bricks. Woo! That's sick.
Oof.
I'll mulligan. Yogi Milkworm took Archon, SC, and Metro Detroit. Oh, Star Super J. Oh, wow. Nice. Congrats to Yo-Yo. I haven't seen him around in a minute.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah.
He's a very busy man. Yeah, so my 3rd round game was like an example of what can be brutally unfun about Grim Reminders, where my opponent wins the die roll, so they're going first. My opponent plays 1 card, and then I go, and I play Boo, and I mill myself for 10. And then I play in here somewhere, an Archive Might Makes Right and a 6-power creature. And then I play Albia Stray, I get to reap and generate an amber, and then I play Webster. And then he goes and he plays 2 cards, because he's got like a 2/2/2 hand or something like that. He plays 2 cards, and then my turn, I pick up my archives, I play a bunch of Brobnar creatures, I Fiery Jark his 1 creature, I Might Makes Right, I make a free key, I Cacophonous Riot, and generate another 3 amber. So I finished my turn 2 with a key and 7 amber, and I tell him to go ahead, and he has played 3 cards. And I was just like, sorry.
I mean, like, and I feel like winning like that isn't super satisfying.
Yeah, what did I outplay there,
yeah,
right?
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
I don't. All right, I'm gonna play Brend, Whisper, and Yancey Gang. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3 and tell you go ahead.
I'll say Logos. I'll play Titan Mechanic. I'll discard Dimension Door. I'll play Bouncing Death Quark. I'll get Mechanic and Brend, and then Naughty and Yancey Gang.
Yeah, the thing about Woe is that there weren't free keys. Like, Woe could certainly establish a board pretty quick, lightning fast. All right, so I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Telltale Vipers and draw 2, and I'll archive 1. I don't know if I ever get that card out of the archives. And then I'm gonna play Hologramophone and a Titan Guardian. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. Tell you go ahead.
Logos. I'll play Bait and Switch. And Dodger.
Shadows.
Or yeah, Shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to say Logos. I'm gonna play Sanitation Engineer and Data Forge. Not even close to forming a key. I'll have Titan Guardian fight the Dodger there, and then I'm gonna. He does not have taunt. I'm gonna award Sanitation Engineer. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. Teddy, go ahead.
I'll play Niffle Ape. I will cooperative hunting the ward token. I'll discard key charge. Your turn.
All right. I'm gonna say sorry. I'm gonna play Golden Spiral, Theros Centurion and capture Legatus Raptor. Discard City State. I got a feeling I'm gonna want that City State. Lear. I'll draw 4 and tell you go ahead.
Shadows. 2 poison waves.
Okay. So the first poison wave resolves, and then he dies when I draw 2. And then the second poison wave resolves. These guys have 3 damage on them, and this dies.
And then I'll Nerve Blast and blast the Raptor.
Okay, Raptor's toast.
I'm done.
Okay. Gonna say Shadows. Gonna play Ronnie and Steel One. And Breaker Hill. And then Ronnie and Steel One. And then Jay Venda. And then Hugger Mugger. And the Hugger Mugger is gonna capture 1. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, so I'll Neuro Siphon and steal 1 and draw. I will play Library of Babel, Howling Pit, Spectral Tunneler, Lab Work, Archive a card. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna discard no safety in numbers. I don't feel like playing it and killing all my creatures. I am going to action these Ronnies. Yeah. That's right. And then I am going to Reap with Hugger Mugger, Reap with Jay Venda. Well, I have to do 1 damage. Deal 1 damage to a creature, so I'll deal to the Theros Centurion. And then I'll Reap with Breaker Hill. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2 thanks to the Howling Pit and say Chuck with 7.
Untamed. I'll Mimicry. Actually, I'll pick up Archive. I'll Mimicry the no safety in numbers.
How dare you? Safe. These die.
I'll play Full Moon. I'll play Stumplegator. I'll say check. You need 7 cards, by the way.
I got 7.
Okay, good. Alright, I'm done.
All right. I will forge.
Any of those poison waves again.
Okay. Okay. This. Or is it this? What else? What have I played the most of? Four, 5 total Logos cards. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I guess I'm going to go Saurian. I'm going to play Draco, Praco, Odoak, and capture. And then I'll play City State and capture.
Thank you very much. 2,000. 14 months.
And then the Theros Centurion is going to Reap. And I am going to tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3 up to 7. Appreciate that, Grey March.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Nexus, Shadow Self, Naughty, Asp, Umbra. I'm done.
All right. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to hologramophone Odoac. I am going to Thorium Plasmate Nexus in between those two, and he'll explode. I am going to play Neutron Shark. And Neutron Shark is going to get Mace's Asp. And I'm honestly torn on this Golden Spiral. Is Golden Spiral good in this deck? No. Well, Imperial Forge, huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. Look at the Golden Spiral and Mace's Asp. Because you can't get Troy and enemy artifact. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're in the middle. Oh, there's the Imperial Forge. Okay. We're going to get Neutron Shark and Umbra. And I'll stop milling. Okay. And then I am going to play Neutron Shark. We're going to get Draco Praco and Shadow Self. And we keep going. That's yours. Is it Neutron Shark and maybe the Pit? Or is it Snufflegator? Maybe it's Hologram Foam. I'll get Hologram Foam and Snufflegator. We keep going. I'll get Neutron Shark and the Pit.
Oh, the Pit.
And we mill. Telltale Papers now. Okay. All right, that's my turn. I'll draw to tell you to go ahead.
Untamed. Hunting Witch. Dust Pixie. I'll Vigor and Heal. Get 2. I'll play Choda. So I'll gain 1 and I'll Forge. Okay, done.
All right. I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Imperial Road. I'm going to tribute. It's got to go to the Theros Centurion. Theros Centurion is going to kill the Hunting Witch. And then...
I'm ripping out reality. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I couldn't see it.
Oh, because, yeah, the border's already there.
Might
Alright. Odoac is gonna reap. And it is your turn. I'm gonna shuffle and draw to you.
Okay. Logos. Library access. Titan Mechanic, draw. Phase shift. No. Yeah. I should play that first.
So you had a chance to draw back
So I
into
had a chance to draw back into it, yeah. Oh well. It's fine.
Irreparable game. You've seen a card. I don't know it wasn't the...
I don't think that matters. Oh, yeah, you don't know it wasn't the phase shift?
Yeah.
It wasn't the phase shift.
I just take your word.
You just have to take more.
And you're untrustworthy.
That's true. That's true. Big if true. Alright, draw. Dimension Door, draw. Use Library Babble, draw. Play Lab Work, draw. Archive. Play Bouncing Death Quirk. I'll do Dust Pixie, Ward, Titan Mechanic, Thero, and then Choda Odoac. And phase shift. Still. I'll play this Dew Fairy and draw. Alright, I'm done. Check us out. Then draw from BDQ. Okay, it didn't matter.
All right, I am going to say Shadows. I'll play TMTP. And then I'll play Hugger Mugger and Capture. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. So you go ahead. Check this out.
Well, Untamed. Hunting Witch. Niffle Ape, gain 1. Snufflegator, gain 1. Vigor, gain 1. Fertility Chant, you get 2. Reap with the Dew Fairy for 2. And I'm done.
I'll forge.
Big checks. Oh yeah, classic Untamed.
All right, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Hologram Phone. Well, play Dysania. Lose your archives. I gained 1. I'm gonna play Replicator. I'll play Neutron Shark. I'll smoke Dysania and Hunting Witch. I'll smoke Replicator and Naughty. I'll smoke Hologram Phone and Dew Fairy. I'll smoke...
Smoking that Dew Fairy.
I'm smoking on that Dew Fairy. There's a line where Imperial Road helps me out next turn, so I got Neutron Shark and Library of Babel. Build both Ronnies to this. Okay, your turn. I will draw 4. So you go ahead.
Forge. Shadows. Plays Poison Wave. Play Dodger. Shadow Self. Nexus. Asp. Done.
I'm gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna tribute, and then City State Interest.
No, it's all on tribute.
No, I'll say check with
Amber hiding from
6.
the artifact. Ooh, I hid an Amber from you.
What the hell? I
from
can't get through a stream without you cheating. Good lord.
Yeah.
Draw 2, Tay, go ahead.
Feels bad, man. Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll fight, and then I'll key charge.
I feel like you got away with one there.
Yeah, maybe.
I like the library access.
Maybe.
It was a bit excessive, I think. I think the library was a bit excessive.
Good job. Good eye.
I think if you played the game straight, I would have won that. But you really Eddie Guerrero'd this one.
I played per the rules of the game.
Really Eddie Guerrero'd that win, I think.
As long as if you can't call what you can't see. I didn't see Murtani calling me out for cheating. Stream ref Murtani. Alright, next game. Merva Gig versus Mista. It was classic Keyforge. Feels good to play classic Keyforge. I remember Gig.
Yeah, what they would, yeah. Keep them straight. Keep them straight in there, Kelly.
You think I won't cheat in Vault Tour mode?
How do you think you guys VT with?
Yeah, that's right. In my second place.
Start the rumor spreading.
Yep.
We got on stream and bragged about cheating.
Not yet.
I did hit Murtani with the Fist of the North Star.
Why would you do this?
I hit Murtani with the Fist of the North Star.
The heel turn, yeah, the heel rest.
There was some Mako wrestler, some video game thing clip that I saw that was really funny. It was Goldberg versus like one of the tiny Japanese female wrestlers, and the guest referee was Bret Hart.
Okay.
And so Goldberg goes for the spear, and the tiny Japanese wrestler counters it, like knees him in the head or something like that, and then goes to tap him, and Bret Hart hits up the fast count.
That is pretty funny.
He's just like the wrestler, just it was like Maki Ito or somebody like that, I can't remember, but that she cheats like 3 or 4 times for Bret Hart. Bret Hart just stands there and watches it happen.
Classic. You're first.
That was fair. Yeah, it was fair. Thank you. This hand doesn't do anything.
This is what he gets.
Yeah.
I was thinking about going. There's a local wrestling show on Sunday, April 7th. Probably it's on a Sunday, so it'll have to be a stream because it's like at 4. I was thinking about going, but there's like a watch party for WrestleMania after that at the bar, which would probably be pretty fun.
I bet that's so funny.
Yeah, it's probably pretty fun.
I bet it's so funny.
So I was thinking about going to that. I haven't watched any wrestling really this year.
I'm willing to bet, like, if you go to local wrestling, there's
it's like all the good wrestling fans.
Yeah, because they actually like want to support indie wrestlers.
Yeah. The indie shows I've been to locally are really fun. They're so fun. They're like some more fun than a couple of the AEW shows I've been to. Live stream the WrestleMania watch party? Nah. No. I feel like that'd be super boring. I couldn't even watch the show.
How does Mervigu get the tide? Is it just the Bilge Warden? Do you have to take chains?
There's the Untamed card.
Yeah.
All tied up. There's all tied up, right?
Yeah. Cross porpoises.
Yeah, cross porpoises too.
And Bilge Warden. I'm trying to decide if it's.
If you went to AEW shows, you double the attendance. They still get pretty good attendance.
I'm going to start with Chelonia. I'll let you make the decision for me as to whether I should take the chains on my next turn, if Chelonia is still alive or not.
Exactly. Play Held Shield, play Chael, play a Bond, play Goldenara, play Blinding Light, stun Chelonia. So yeah, you can take chains if you want. Every show I went to was pretty packed.
Yeah, I'll take 3 chains to raise the tide. I am going to play other friendly creatures get the armor, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm going to play together. Say Star Alliance, play together. Play Emiliobi, play Positron Bolt to smoke the Abond. I get 1 for the Emiliobi. I'm going to play Hawkins and get 2. 3. 2 for Hawkins, 1 for Chelonia. Play Shieldulator. Man, it's tempting to put Shieldulator on Chelonia just as a armor, but this lets me threaten immediately. So I'll play Shieldulator, and it is your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Okay.
Sorry, 4. I'll draw up to 5. Draw 4.
So I did. So I'll exhume this guy. Play Tourette. And I'm done.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play Chelonia. I'll say Untamed.
This is deck.
And then I'm going to play a Deepwater Druid and get 4.
Yeah, the internet doesn't know anything about AEW. Just letting you know.
What am I playing into?
The internet wrestling community is constantly wrong about things that are happening. Even wrestling journalists are constantly wrong about things that happen in wrestling.
This Chelonia is going to unstun And then Meliobi? Fight? Nah, I just read Meliobi. If you want to fight, go for it. I think my intent is clear.
Meltzer has been wrong a lot.
Alright, go ahead.
The thing is, wrestling journalists have sources that are wrestlers that they get information from.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They have wrestlers that are their sources. Now, you see what I'm saying? Wrestlers are incentivized to say whatever it has to be said to get people to watch the show.
Yeah.
So you enhance the drama, you enhance the behind the scenes drama, and it makes more people tune in.
Also, they all have CTE.
And they all have CTE. So there's that. I don't. I can like fight one Chelonia. Maybe that's worth doing. Feels pretty bad. It's like really bad. Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to. I'll play Sanctum, I'll play Hallowed Shield. I'll fight Chelonia. I have a Spirit's Way, which kills that. And this. I'll just discard it. This game is super lost. Some journalists do. But they're excellent wrestlers.
All wrestlers have CTE.
That was probably true at one point. It's not true anymore.
Cross porpoises. I'm gonna enrage a Bond and Charette.
It was absolutely true at one point.
I'm gonna play Witch of the Dawn and get one for Chelonia, and then play Chelonia and get one for the other Chelonia. Now that you've gone through the trouble of killing a Chelonia, and then I think I just read 3 times. Alright, drop chain, drop 2.
Those matters. I'll play Sukan Command, I'll play Drummerknot, play Smith. All party boys have had Sammy Guevara attempt to kill them. That's true. That is true.
I'll forge. I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Hydra Cataloger.
This is the easiest win Rivergate's ever had in the history of its deck.
I'm gonna Bouncing Death Quirk. I'm gonna get Shieldulator and Charette and Witch of the Dawn and Drummerknot and Meliobi and Chael and Hawkins and a Bond, and we're done here. And I'm gonna think twice.
We are done here. What do you get?
Think twice. Cross porpoises. I have to enrage my own guys, I guess. Alright.
I think that was like easier than Mervagig playing through the group rounds. Yeah, it had two Chelonias on the board the whole game. I don't think nobody's ever experienced that kind of
domination.
Yeah.
The domination. The Stallion that supplies plutonium. How did I forget this name? This name is amazing.
It's a good name.
Where's this Myron, huh? Myron's been struggling.
It has been struggling.
What makes for a good deck in single sets does not make for a good deck in crossplay, necessarily.
Myron does take a large amount of brain to play.
Yeah.
So it could be our fault.
Yeah.
Your brain's got to be huge. Especially when you get to the bottom of the deck and you're like, oh, I put like 4 cards down here. I need to know exactly the order they're in. Remember the order they're in.
Yeah. For any number of purposes, right?
Yeah.
Because... Oh, was that a roll?
I was just making sure it didn't bounce on the table.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
It was random.
Yeah, okay, alright. Well, it's kind of close to 20
random.
there. That's what I'm saying. What kind
But it
of
wasn't 20.
suspect?
I don't appreciate these accusations. Take it to
Just
Twitter.
stop.
Keyforge doesn't have any boosters or my local store doesn't have any yet. Keyforge it sells decks.
Yes,
decks,
that's
but
correct.
It is certainly possible your local store doesn't have any.
Yeah. It kind of it's approaching connoisseur territory right now. Not through any one particular person's fault, but your local store also has to order it through Asmodee, so that can sometimes be a pain.
You can get really cheap AOA boxes on Amazon.
Yeah. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll subdue nothing, and then I'm gonna play Secure Droid and Commander Chan. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Star Alliance. All red alert for 2.
Nope, you blew that.
I blew that, and it's like possible I should just
Hold it. Like hold.
Yeah, we'll see. I probably do regret that. I'll play Grunt Work. Token. Things. I'm not gonna search.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Outpost. I don't shuffle if I don't search, right? You may search your deck for commons or gross, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Period. Shuffle your deck. Okay. I do not want to search my deck.
Oh, because you want the top card.
Yeah, I'll put this on bottom.
Okay.
And use Outpost. And archive these 2 cards. No, these 2 cards. I think I'll hold things. There's another argument for not playing the Red Alert.
Oh, because you're probably going back into Star Alliance the following turn.
Yeah, especially with Outpost. Hings guarantees I can outpost something. Alright, I'm done.
Yeah, we'll keep playing. Our intent is to definitely finish out this tournament, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with Keyforge content from there. But we are not planning on abandoning Keyforge content. But we do plan on playing a lot more Star Wars. So
It's just so fun.
Star Wars is absurdly fun if you haven't had a chance to play it. All right, I guess I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna put an Observe You Max on Commander Chan. Commander Chan's gonna reap. I'm gonna reap with the Secure Droid. And then I have an access denied, which I guess I'll take the Amber Pip for, and I'll capture onto the Secure Droid. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2, and it's your turn.
Well, there is draft. Draft is so
Draft
fun.
is
You do have to build a deck as part of drafting, but yeah.
Draft is really, really good.
That's really fun. Alright, I'll say
Yeah.
Star Alliance L, Rogue Operation 2. I will play Kings. I'll get gross this time.
Yeah, draft is official. The
Oh,
game
yeah.
is designed around draft.
Yeah, it is the best limited I've
Yeah.
played in a card game since
Yeah.
Magic.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is easily the best limited since Magic.
Yeah, and I would argue it's better for limited than
probably
75% of Magic draft formats I've
Yeah.
played.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to stack it up versus some classic formats for it to come close, right? Like I would compare it to Innistrad draft. I'd compare it to Ravnica Guild Pack Dissension draft. I'd compare it to IPA draft. Like,
And that's just one. That's like the first set.
and this is the first set, right?
Yeah, so
like,
it's official too. Yep. All right, I will be done. I held the gross.
held gross. Okay. Holding grossies.
So do we know if other sets for Star Wars are meant to be drafted within themselves, or is there like a block thing happening? I don't know if that information.
I don't
is out
know.
there.
I don't know what the
'Cause
plan
I wondered
is.
about that.
Yeah, so if
every set is its own draft format, that's crazy. That's amazing. Right?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
You're right. I would not be mad at that, honestly.
Yeah.
There's enough Star Wars content out there that they could certainly support. It's not like you have to It's not like you have to slow roll out Star Wars stuff.
No, there's so many characters. It's insane.
Yeah, you could play Chief Chirpa as a leader or something.
I think you can make sets for
now.
like 2 or 3 years without having duplicate leaders. I do expect them to have duplicate leaders pretty soon, or like within a couple years. But
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Lucky Dice and get to. I'm gonna play Rad Penny and steal one.
Oh, this is the Hyper Amber deck, isn't it?
And then I'm gonna play Reckless Rizzo.
Yeah.
And I will say check with 6, and it's your turn.
Yeah, Force Table is amazing for just trying the game out. You can just play the game. You can import decks from the Star Wars database thing, swdb.com, to deck build. Or Force Table has the starter decks by default if you just want to see how the game plays. All right, I'll say Unfathomable, Double Befuddle, Adult Swim,
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim.
Kelpminder, Timoti. And your turn. The Boss Nass Leader. It could happen.
Yeah. The third set is called Twilight of the Republic, so I think that's going to be the prequel set. And honestly, at this point,
That sounds really cool, honestly.
at this point, 15 years or more, like removed from the. Or no, I mean, at this point, we're 20 years removed from it. Hell,
More than that. It's like 25 years.
well, the prequel started in '99, right? It
Yeah.
wrapped up in 2005 or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, at this point, 20 years down the road, plus all the prequel memes, I'm not mad at the prequels.
No, it's a cool setting, and like if you watch you didn't watch Clone Wars cartoon, but that also redeems the prequels. Like it puts it beyond redeemed. It's like whoa, that's like really cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff in Clone Wars.
Okay, I am going to say. I have to.
You're double befuddled.
Oh yeah,
Just keep that in mind.
that makes this a lot easier.
I actually think I like Phantom Menace the best in retrospect.
Secure Droid's gonna fight Timoti.
Give me that.
Yeah. And then Commander Chan's gonna reap. And then he'll capture again. I have to decide if I want to use Lucky Dice there or not. I think I do pop Lucky Dice. I'll pop Lucky Dice. You can't damage him next turn. So check with 7. Go ahead.
All right, I'll say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Ali. Look at the top 3.
Revenge of the Sith is like one revision away from a very good film, right? That's the thing about Revenge of the Sith. All 3 movies. So, okay. The difference between the sequels and the prequels, right? Is that the prequels are building to the third film. And the third film, if you just, from a macro point of view, the third film is really, really cool, right? The bad guys win. That's awesome.
We love that.
We love that. The sequels, on the other hand, were made by committee. They were made with like a list of things that had to occur for them to be Star Wars films. And so that's why you get to the Rise of Skywalker, and it is a mess, right? It is just a mess. Yeah, that's easily the best thing the prequels do is they soften the blow of the sequels, right? By the time you get to Rise of Skywalker, you're like, well, I've been through this before. The problem with like I don't know. I think it's that largely fans of film and stuff just don't deserve the actual content, right?
True. Check with 6. I did a bunch of stuff
Sure.
while you're talking about Star Wars.
Okay, so I'm gonna forge.
Yeah. Rogue One is the best Disney film, and Andor is the best. Yep, agree. True story. The same creator. I think they gave that creator a movie for the future. I think I read that somewhere, which sounds great. Another movie that is, or like maybe it was a trilogy. After he's done with Andor. Andor's just like a good story. It doesn't even need to be Star Wars related to be a good story.
All right, so I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Cephalist, and I'm gonna discard Ghost Hawk, and then I'm gonna play Savage Clash. So Kelpminder lives, Commander Chan lives, Cephalist dies. And then I'm gonna Resurgence, and I'm gonna return the Cephalist and the Ghost Hawk. And then I'm gonna play the Cephalist, and then I'm gonna play the Ghost Hawk. And Commander Chan's gonna reap and capture one from you. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. So go ahead.
I'll say Unfathomable Fight, Commander Chan. Give me that. Gimme. Gib. I will play Guilt's my Netcaster, Abyssal Sight. I see that hand. I'm getting 2. Just to let you know. Alright, what do we got here? Rad Penny. Let's get Rizzo as well. I can't necessarily easily deal with Rizzo.
No damage pips laying around.
Yeah. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna reap, and then play Gloriana's Lieutenant and Dark Fairy. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
I forgot Future Booster. I'll say Starlance. I'll use Future Booster. Mill. Hema. Sunk cost. Draw. Shadows. I'll play Fathom Reaver. Make a token. Your turn. Make a token here.
Okay, I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Dark Queen Gloriana. I'm gonna play Song of the Wild. Dark Fairy is gonna fight that token. I'll get 2 Amber. Gloriana's Lieutenant's gonna reap, and I'm gonna get 2 Amber. Cephalist is gonna fight Covetous Hema.
Goes to bottom.
Sunk cost, or what?
What goes to bottom?
Sunk cost is discard, right?
That's discard.
Beam of Forgetting? Are you talking about Beam of Forgetting? Future Booster?
Oh, I discarded it.
Oh my god. Thank you, Murtani.
Okay, that's fine.
We've established. We have established. Look, this is dead. And then I'm going to reap for 2. Check with 13. Tell you to go ahead. Draw 3.
13, huh? Yeah, I wish I had Red Alert. I guess I would not have held it this long.
Nah, that would have been gone by now.
Yeah.
Best case, it's in the discard pile, right? But
yeah.
Not discard, archives.
Yeah. Well, that might be a rectifiable. I think that probably would be fine. Judge could run that.
I think
back.
it could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially on camera. On camera.
Yeah, they're not super like you got a game loss. I've very rarely seen that happen for basic mistakes like that. Maybe in like a finals game. Also, in a finals game, judges watching the game the entire time.
In the finals game, I don't have 20 people talking to me about the Star Wars movies.
All right, I'm gonna say Starlance. I'll play Ali. I will outpost. Fathom Reaver. Drawing this. Okay, I'm done.
Forge. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Gloriana's Attendant. Dark Queen Gloriana's going to fight this Navigator Ali.
Remember timing chart of playing a card, looking at chat, and then continuing.
Dark Fairy will fight that Navigator Ali. And then I'm going to read 3 more times. Actually, I think I'll read twice and have the Gloriana's Intent fight there, so that way you can't. You need something to answer the Cephalist if you try to rogue operation me. Alright, go ahead. Check of 11. Draw 1.
Rouge operation. Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Pick up the archive. Play Gorm. Play Revered Monk. Cyril the Steadfast. Grey Abyss, make a token. No Grey Abyss yet. I'll play Outflank.
You can't wait until I try to defend the new Ray movie. Well, if it's good, I'll try to defend it.
Yeah, I like this guy. Nathan's not a defender.
I'm saying there's stuff worth defending in The Last Jedi. I'm saying Rise of Skywalker is without defense. And I'm not saying that The Last Jedi is in aggregate a totally awesome film. I'm saying there's some cool things about The Last Jedi.
Request donations. Grey Rider fight Cephalist. Absolve. Membership drive. Ostentatious mount. And done.
All right. I am going to say Untamed. Dark Fairy is going to fight that token. It's got armor. And then Gloria's Intent is going to fight that fairy. And then Ghost Hawk is going to reap. And I'm going to say check with 9. It's your turn.
All right.
Yeah. Well, so I guess that's the thing about Rogue One, right? Is like your characters who get like 15 minutes of screen time, you can infer a lot from them, right? You don't have to be told exactly what their past is. That's why Chirrut's kind of an interesting character, right? Like
same with Andor. I think that's just how
I think
that creator handles characters.
Tony Gilroy
much better.
Yeah.
Than telling me they're cool. Show me they're cool. I lose.
All right.
I have Rogue Operation and Guthrak, but I could only draw into like a capture icon. That's not enough. Or I have Hema, and then 2 Abyssal Sight Adult Swim, which would have been sick. Yeah, it would have been sick, but I couldn't stop you.
Okay.
Maybe I wonder if I could have set up my board better so you couldn't like
fought
that token. Yeah, the ostentatious mount. Oh well. Another Mervigig, no, Myron loss to player skill. Chalk it up to me. I think there's no room for mistakes in Myron. Just about. Yeah, Star Wars could definitely exist in the Crucible, right?
Well, that was the Star Wars expanded universe stuff. It's all now Legends. It's like glorified Star Wars fan fiction, which I guess it always was now in retrospect, but that's what that stuff kind of explored, right? Like you had a lot of different ways to interpret the Force. So
Myron's such a cool deck, but it's missing a little something.
needs like a little bit more creature control.
Yeah,
It
generally.
needed like a handful of damage tokens. All right, so I'm on the worker that clusters around vaults versus Berg Thora. Which one's this one?
It's the dumb Mars.
Yeah. And Brawling Grounds. All right, this one is the Krasosaurus deck. Okay. Right. Yeah. I also think it just kind of grew out beyond him, right? Like
You had no control over any of that,
you
over any of that
you
stuff.
just get. I mean, Lucas loves the pulp stuff, right? That's
Yeah.
why Indiana Jones exists.
Mertani.
Peep, a Keyforge deck.
We'll see it. You look at this for a second. Where's the link at?
Cozenangle. The Viceroy of Horse Feathers.
Arkham Matrix bot doesn't work anymore.
Well, isn't even so. Like the thing about Star Wars is it was like an industry thing then, right? Like it's a juggernaut, right?
Is
Store
there a link for
champ
it?
deck.
The link, please.
DOK link.
Skydrad doesn't care about Arkham Matrix bot anymore.
Sad.
He's hit the big time. Same sleeves? No, slightly different. 2.
Oh, I assume I rolled better than that.
Did you roll already?
Yeah.
Oh. You assume that you rolled better than 1?
Yeah.
You know? That sounds like cheating to me. Cozenangle, the Viceroy of Horsefeathers. Were you just playing?
Oh, Mulligan Sound.
Were you playing single deck? For seal?
87 sass. Is that just? Is it just store deck? Is it just Grim Reminder decks?
Or did you just alliance this with itself? Because
Island
it
and
didn't need
Misfit
anything
Toys.
else. Yeah, Island with
No, he won this deck.
Oh, you won this deck.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, there were Grim Reminder decks to be given out that had store champ frames on them.
Sick.
So
Bryo and the Island Misfit Toys. Oh wait, that's not here. I thought you said that.
no, Island of Misfits Toys is in there, and Bryo is in there. So,
Okay. Never mind. I was thinking Bryo was guys.
but you also have a Calp. Calp and Bryo is sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like you can
And Echo Guardians.
you can keep Bryo alive. You can keep Bryo and Calp alive. They like help each other, right?
Yeah, these guys are just annoying to deal with.
Yeah, it's the frame. I don't have it. I didn't bring it with me because it's back at the store. But the champ is like it's like a squiggly line. It's like serrated, sort of.
After player readies a card, discard the top card of their deck. That is
a
interesting.
rare.
That is rare. We have not played with that either. I don't think. Grim Reminder or Grim Reaper, Snippy. Geistweight seems like okay. I mean, I guess Island of Misfit Toys makes it good no matter what. I do like Snippies.
Yeah, and Beanstalk.
But the Broadnar's insane, right?
Beanstalk double brick nasty.
That Broadnar be banging. I like Lifting Buddy too, especially with Beanstalk.
Morley has fallen and burned the stockpile.
Holy shrimp. Ooh, Recklessness too.
Oh my god.
Follow the leader. Did you can get all that Unfathomable and Geistweight stuff in there?
Wait, so why is Fight to the End? Why is the Fight to the End uncommon and Cacophonous Riot common?
That is a great question. That's an amazing question. Yeah, the deck seems sick. 120 board.
I guess they wanted Cacophonous Riot to... I mean, after playing with a lot of Grim Reminders, I was worried about creature control in Grim Reminders. Now that I've played Grim Reminders, there's actually probably too much creature control. Because, like, a lot of my games, I didn't use a creature until turn, 8 or something.
It's just gonna be
They were just stunned the whole time. Like you play against Star Alliance, and your guys just are always stunned. All right, Mulligan down to 6. I'm gonna kick things off with a Chaosodon. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw one.
Star Alliance. Helms Spears with a discard. I'll discard Nameless Horror. I'll play Strength from Diversity and Bad Chemistry. So do nothing. Your turn.
All right, I'm just gonna let that Spears live because I think the Star Alliance net deck is not the biggest defender. I'm gonna play Zizix the Mini and Ulik Megamouth and mix the Tall Minded and Mother Gun. It's your turn. I'll draw 4.
This match is really important, isn't it?
That probably is.
Well, this is really
Ask somebody who watches this stream.
Oh no, this Vault Master deck is 2 and 3. But I mean, if it gets a win, Bergthor is undefeated. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not important. I'll say Star Alliance. I'm going to Reap with Helmsman Spears. I'm going to discard Shrink Ray Tech and give make Mix 1 power, and then I'll discard Ornar Skullface and do 3 damage. And then Mournful Barn Burner, each player discards the top card. And then Zip, and then Fiery Shark. I'll draw 5. I'll stun Martians. I'll play Strength and Diversity. I'm done.
Alright, gonna say Saurian. Monument Tricks, Stomp Spears, Exalt, Chaosodon, Pack Sauriana, ward all my creatures. Reap, Chaosodon. So you go ahead. Draw 3. Your turn.
Robnar. No. Mars. Play Grabber Jammer. I'll Mars first. And Reap. And capture. Your turn. Check 7. You only pay attention to the DT matches. Alright, fair enough.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Nobu Dynamo and Eddie. I guess I'll play Nobu Dynamo right there. And then play Eddie. Eddie is going to archive a card. And it is your turn. You will forward for 7. I will draw 3.
Alright, Jonathan's other moves are definitely good.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Looper's great.
Glass Onion.
Brick is incredible.
What's the other one? Knives Out. All of Poker Face, the show. Love that show. I'll say Brobnar. I'll Memorialize the Fallen. I don't even have.
I have 2
2
creatures.
Okay. I'll Cacophonous Riot there. Capture. And I'll play Fall the Leader. Actually, I'll riot here because I'm going to fight Eddie. I'm done.
Alright, Nobu Dynamo is pitching Replicator.
If you like Glass Onion and Knives Out, you should watch Poker Face.
I am going to say Saurian. I'll put my archives in my hand. I'm going to play Auto Legionary and Consul Primus, and I'm going to Monument Districts to move 1 from any player's pool to Monument Districts. And then this Chaosodon is going to go beat up Grabber Jammer for being a tool. And it is your turn. I will draw 2 and tell you to go ahead.
Yeah, it's on Peacock. I'll say Star Alliance. Play Rogue Operation. For 1. Oh, man. I wanted that Plague Wind. I've been sick. All Event Horizon.
Not killing those guys.
Kills those guys, right?
It's not killing those guys.
Why?
Read Plague Wind.
Oh, non-Martians. Alright, Event Horizon. Discard to get an action. Mars first. Okay. Play Comm Officer Palic. Your turn.
Oh, this is gone. Alright, we're going to say Logos. Start of the turn, Nova Dynamo is going to get rid of the Balancing Death Quirk. I'm going to play Sutterkin. If I Wild Wormhole into Krasosaurus, that's bad, right?
Yeah.
But we're going for it. Wild Wormhole.
Man.
Prefectus Ludo.
Almost.
Even better. Novu Dynamo kills Palic, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense with Ram. I agree.
Okay. Your turn. I will draw 3. I legally don't have to declare check here. Can anybody else spot check? Huh?
I'll say Star Alliance. The Grand Alliance Council. So lives. Actually, yeah, no. Lives.
All right. So this lives.
Mhm.
You said this lives?
No, that lives.
This lives. Okay,
Yep.
so this dies. These die.
Yep. Then I'll play Pyro and play Essence Entangler. Gain 1, capture 1, discard a card. I'll discard Felix. And I'm done.
All right. Start of the turn. Nova Dynamo is going to discard Archon's Callback. Is it worth doing this? Is it worth saying what haven't I seen at this point? Oh, yeah, it's definitely worth hanging on to that card. So I think I'm just gonna say Saurian here. I'm gonna put the Hoplites Dory on Chaosodon. And we're gonna Shrix an Amber from you.
And
And
Sancho up 3 or 4 damage from fight earlier.
Chaosodon had a ward token from Pax Sariana.
Then you fight something else after that. Palic.
Novu Dynamo fought Palic.
Okay.
So,
Alright. I believe you.
alright, it's Chaosodon will activate the Auto Legionary.
Mm-hmm.
Do we let the Pyro hang around or do we kill him? I think I kill him. Alright. Check with 6. Tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2.
Brobnar. I'll play Brawling Grounds. I'll play Morik, Barnburner, Thunderdell, discard burn stockpile.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to discard Dexter to Novu Dynamo. I'm going to use Shrix and 4 Amber to forge a key.
Chaosodon Splash on friendlies. That's a good point, too.
Yeah, this there. That's why Novu Dynamo's over there, because you can take a beating.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't played Keyforge in a long time. 1 week.
Alright, I am going to say Mars.
I played with these decks in like a month, I guess.
Mother Gun. Bang!
Oh, jeez.
Battle Fleet. 4. Draw 4. Destroy them all. Essence Tangler. Heavyweight Morik, Brawling Grounds. Discard. Kaboom. play Zizix, Ulic Megamouth, Xanthix Harvester, and can't do that. Legionary is reaping. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, this guy unstuns. Ha! He's ready, finally. Drop 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Alright, Star Alliance. I'm gonna into the warp. Each player discards top card and destroy each creature that shares a house.
Logos.
Mars.
Okay.
Bang. They changed the wording on this, right?
Yeah,
Just to make it clear.
to make it clear that it kills everything that's been discarded.
Okay.
So
I'll play Strength and Diversity. Capture 1. Your turn.
get a reshuffle. All right. Oh, I don't get a reshuffle. Is that fine? Yeah, that's probably fine. All right, we're saying Sarian. I'm going to Monument to Strix. Auto Legionary is going to reap. Chaosodon is going to fight Mournful Barn Burner. Bang, splash. I'm going to play Citizen Strix.
Let's get that. Yeah. No, you get an Amber.
Oh, yeah. Does that have 2 Pax Sarionas or just 1? 1. Oh, okay. I think the last... Okay, yeah. Wait. Okay, yeah, the last cards in my deck are very good. I'm gonna 6-Zipper Tyrannosaurus the Chaosodon. And then I'm gonna discard Krasosaurus. Draw, shuffle, draw. That way I get around Memorialize the Fallen. I will say check, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I had the Krasosaurus and the 6-Zipper Tyrannosaurus, but the Chaosodon was too large. I needed a way to get the Chaosodon dead. So I figured go ahead and pitch it.
Mars. Void Prover. Felix. Nameless Horror. Target. Zip. It's any card. Okay, I still zip fine. Okay, done.
Draw 1. Okay, so Forge. Let's use the Strix, Amber. For however long it lasts. Okay. I don't have a good method in which to kill all that needs to die over there.
We'd like to hear that.
So I will say Mars. I'm going to Mother Gun Felix. I'm going to play Mindworm and Mix. Auto Legionary. What did you get back with target?
The zip.
Okay. He's the take one.
Take and destroy.
Okay. I think... I don't know which of these... I guess we got to get that guy because you just get to play whatever you want if I don't kill him. So All right, your turn. I will draw 2 and tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Say Star Alliance. On a bad chemistry, Saurian. It's done.
Does not work that way.
I meant play unprepared.
Okay.
Cards that are so damn similar.
Yeah.
So damn the same. I will bad chemistry.
Okay.
Spears. And discard Pyro. I'm done.
Okay. I will say Logos. I'm going to play Eddie and Archive. And Armor Drone. And Phase Shift and Chaosodon. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Star Alliance. Why discard Pyro? Because I wanted the other cards in my hand. I will Reap with Spears, discarding Fiery Jark, Arnar, Skullface. Skullface is going to blast Eddie. I'll Strength from Adversity. Capture. And I'll Event Horizon. We'll see what we get. My Rebel. UFO. Mars card. Plague Wind. Okay. I'm done. Check with 9. That could have been bad actually. Could have like Moralize the Fallen. Just deleted all my Ember. Oh, I didn't draw 2 from Spears. They wouldn't matter. Yeah, that would have been pretty bad. No regrets.
All right.
Yeah, Spears has a discard icon. It's kind of hard to see.
All right, we're going to say Logos. We're going to play Novu Dynamo. Armadrone is going to fight Spears and steal 1. And then I am going to BDQ. We're going to get Armadrone and Spears. We're going to get Shrix and Distant Void Prober. And then Chaosodon and the Nameless Horror. And we'll stop. And I'll let you forge for 8. Did you get the Amber from?
I think so.
Okay. Draw 2. Tell you to go ahead.
Mars. I'll pick up the Archive. I'll play Wind. Whee! Nothing really happens. I'll play Zip. I'll Mars first. Ready and Reap with Zip. So I'll take Mix and then destroy Mix. Then I'll Mars first. Ready and Reap with Zip. I'll take Novu and delete Novu. Your turn.
Memorialize. Second. All right, I'm gonna say Mars. I'll put my Archives in my hand. I'm gonna Mother Gun Zip. I'll discard Kaboom. I'm going to play Zizix, Ulik, Xanthix, Unstun, Mindworm. Tell you to go ahead. Draw 3. It's your turn.
Play Brobnar. Discard burn the stockpile. Discard follow leader. Play Riot. Oh, there. That's it.
Okay, so burn the stockpile is outie. I'm gonna say Saurian. Right. I'm gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna play Primus and Strix, and I'll capture. Sorry, I'll steal. I'm gonna Monument Strix, take 1. I'm gonna Hoplites Dory to its left. Sure. Whatever. Then we're gonna pack Sauriana. Where are the tokens? Okay. So you check with 8. Tell you to go ahead. Draw 4.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar. I'll memorialize. I don't know how many you got over there, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Sounds great. I'll play Earthshaker.
That's everything on the table's wards.
Indeed.
Reap. Strix. Reap this. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, we're gonna say Mars. I'm gonna destroy them all, my Mother Gun and Earthshaker. I'm gonna play an Ulik Megamouth. I'm gonna reap with Xanthix Harvester. I'm gonna reap with Ulik Megamouth. Oh, I guess I can't reap with him first because the thing won't be toast. Ulik Megamouth is gonna let me reap with Console Primus. I'm gonna reap with Zizix the Mini. Zizix is gonna show you Carazosaurus and grow larger. Mindworm is gonna reap. I will say check with 8. And I'll draw 3.
I don't think it stops you. Grabberjammer, Shrink Ray, Felix, Mars first. Felix
For 2?
for 2, and then you forge with that.
Yeah, Monument Strix gets there.
Alright. That was a good game. Good game. The upset. I never had the Mars rolling in this deck.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is the big thing.
Constantly, like, you milled past it.
Yeah, I kept
and then-
milling past the Rebel. Is the problem. I mean, that's just a thing that can happen, I guess. I maybe should have mulliganed. The opener was like all in spears, which is like
You got 2
Fine.
spears
Yeah,
activations.
exactly.
I think without the spears activations, I don't think that game is.
also might have been too greedy with the spears as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
Very possibly because I discarded like a Fiery Jark early on.
Yeah.
And I never got to play a Fiery Jark game. I think I discarded both times the spears actually.
And it could have helped.
It could have helped, but I kept getting like Brobnar turns where I had no creatures at all, so maybe it wouldn't have helped.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right, that's it for today.
Brobnar sides with like sub a certain number of creatures and Grim Reminders are bad, and then Geister creatures with over a certain number of creatures are bad.
Yeah, exactly. Because I kept having a riot like your guys, and then the time I had all my Brobnar creatures, they just kind of got killed.
Yeah,
they
marched to their death.
They got dead. All right, thanks for watching.
Yeah,
we'll be back on Wednesday with Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do. No,
we haven't. Yeah.
No seal today because I forgot to feed Eddie at 5.
Yeah.
Which is when
Eddie's starving.
So he's pacing around.
He's starving.
He needs food. So yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do Wednesday yet. I have a few ideas for like decks. If you guys want to see anything specific, let me know. I do kind of want to mess with my Han deck some more.
IG.
Is it IG88 time?
Are
Are you going to reveal an IG88 build, the Boba Buster?
I don't know.
Boba Buster model?
Yeah, I don't know. I wanna refine the IG88 because I do enjoy playing it. Can't help but wonder what people were playing. I need to actually do like a huge deep dive on the results. I want to see what people were playing. I saw some decks that I think less than impressed me.
I agree. I think there were some like winning decks that I was like, this could be refined a good bit.
I do think.
But there's room for that in Star Wars because you don't play like all your cards, right? And
yeah.
So if your core strategy is the same,
Grand Inquisitor yellow. Stuff. That could be. I haven't had a chance to. Justin reached out and wanted to build Grand Inquisitor decks first. Mm-hmm. I think Justin's kind of.
I've got a new build for Grand Inquisitor blue. I want to try before I mess with the yellow. I just don't. I'm not as interested in playing the yellow build with him because there's so much cool stuff in blue. Like the Scout Bike is so good with him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the yellow Grand Inquisitor is bad or anything, but the blue is sick.
Yeah.
And you get power of the dark side and stuff.
Yeah.
All kinds of cool stuff. And Death Trooper. Death Trooper is just really good with him.
Yeah.
All right. That is it now, for real.
We're done here. We'll have something. We got some stuff cooking.
We got all kinds of things we can do.
So.
All right. Thanks.
Yep.
For watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.